Okay, hi guys, I'm going to refilm because one, my camera cut off halfway through, so I'm going to have to refilm. If it does it again, I'm just going to have to film it in two halves. But also my proportion wasn't right, so I'm going to refilm it. So I'm going to start off with my January sales. I think that's just the best place to start because then I'm not getting off in a muddle with everything. So I'm just going to try and separate pretty much everything from what I got from Christmas to what I got from January sales. I think that's pretty much what I got from the January sales. Yes, it was. So the first thing that I got from the January sales was these earrings. These were from Claire's. Claire's were having a 3 for 2 deal. Sorry if I keep looking over, I'm just going to keep trying to check in the light just to see if it goes off. But this is the first set of earrings that I got. These are leaves. They go in a sort of black, silver black pattern. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. Don't want to make this video too long because I have got to go out in a bit. But this is basically the earrings. Obviously if you want closer pictures or better pictures, then I will do them on my blog, which is Makeup Geek 95, which is on Tumblr. The next set of earrings that I got was these ones, which are blue dream catchers with beads on. And they obviously have blue feathers with stars on. That is what they look like. Sorry if I keep bringing it up here, I'm trying not to. But basically that is what it looks like. Whoops. And then the last set that I got, I actually have worn these ones. They're going out of their holding because I've lost the backing to them. But this is them, and they basically are pink dream catchers, but they have butterflies on the bottom. If you can see, I'm bringing it up higher so you can see the butterflies. If you can hopefully see that. Okay, but that's that. The next thing that I had to go to Sally Hansen's because I wanted to get some pure acetone because I had gel nails on at the time. So I wanted to get obviously that, but I also ended up picking up some nail art tools, which these are my dotting tools. Obviously I needed bigger dotting tools because obviously I have really tiny dotting tool. I'm going to say it's probably almost the size of this one at the bottom here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, if it's going to pick up, or if it's going to try and focus on these ones. But that's pretty much the size of the one that I've got now, which also has a brush at the other end. But I basically got this set. This is obviously pink, orange, green, white and blue. You can get this set on Amazon, but I got mine for $4.99, which is actually a lot cheaper than what it is on Amazon. I think it's $5.37 or something like that. I will double check just so I'm not wrong, and see how much it is and leave it in my description box below. But I pretty much got that from my January sales. I also got the bag from my January sales as well. This is my nail art bag. Just has all my nail art bits in it. Also from the Sally's beauty outlet, I was looking for a matte top coat, and I did look at the OPI single matte top coat, but it was like $11.50 for the 15ml bottle. This is basically what it looks like. I won't drag these out because I think that's what makes the video so long. If you want to see these out of their packaging, like out of this stuff, then you can go to my blog. I will have pictures up, and I will have swatches on paper as well. I don't think you'll be able to, obviously I won't be able to swatch these two, but I will swatch So Elegant, which is like a black and blue duochrome glitter. I will swatch that for you. I then ended up getting myself, this is the Makeup Gallery Well Polished Cuticle Oil. This is a brand that is actually sold in Poundland over here in England. Obviously it was £1, so that's handy. But basically you just put it on your cuticle here or wherever, like probably even around here as well you could do it. And you just basically rub it into your cuticles. It just keeps them healthy. They recommend on the back of the bottle to do it daily, just so that you know your cuticles aren't drying out or anything. And obviously always remember when you do paint your nails to push your cuticles back with the wooden thing. I can't remember the name of it now. But obviously if you want to see videos on nail art tutorials or anything like that, I will be happy to do them, as well as makeup tutorials, makeup swatches, videos, reviews, whatever you want to see. I then got the Sally Hansen Complete Salon Manicure in the colour 340 Black Platinum. I don't know if that's going to focus. that's that. I then got the In the Buff W7 Natural Nudes eye colour palette. This is what it looks like. That is the back, that's the colours. I won't read them all out because if you go on YouTube there's so many videos on this, so many reviews. This is the brush. Obviously it's not the best brush in the world, it is a bit stiff, especially if you're in a corner, if you want to just put highlight there. But I have used that brush this morning just to put a bit of silk, which is this colour here. This colour just here, on my inner corner. It just will just highlights a little bit. It's a bit like the colour reveal from the Anyway palettes. That's what it reminds me of. But yeah, basically this is this palette. I've used this palette 3 times already and I'm in love with it. I do want to get the other 3 palettes, which is the original In the Nude palette. I want to get the In the Night palette, and I want to get the Lightly Toasted palette as well. So hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe. But that is the W7 In the Buff palette. Pretty pleased with that. I can get that. You pick that up from Argos as well if you want to. If you can't find it elsewhere, then that's where I got mine from. And you can also get your In the Night palette from Argos as well, but you can't get the original In the Nudes palette or the Lightly Toasted palette. You have to get that off of Amazon. I then went to TK Maxx because I do like them. Usually they have really, really good sales on. I can't remember what it was, ages ago that I got my NYX palette from there. But it's going downhill slightly now, but the thing I did manage to find was another OPI set, which is the Muppet set, Muppets Most Wanted set, and this is When Froggy Met Piggy. This has the colours Commit Me to Speak, Kermit Me to Speak, and Gaining Momentum. If you want, again, pictures, swatches, I'm happy to do so. Obviously I don't want to be making the video long, having it cut off in the video. So obviously I will do blogs on my Tumblr page, obviously, so if you guys want to see that, you can go check that out. I will leave the links to my Tumblr page, to my Tumblr blog down below. Also my Facebook page will be there, my Instagram will be there as well, and my Twitter as well, if you guys want to subscribe to me on that as well. So the next thing that I got in the it wasn't the January sales, well I guess you could call it that, but it was more, I got it with a voucher that my boyfriend's sister got me for Christmas. But this is the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation. I'm guessing you guys have obviously already seen this, had reviews, it's boring. But I got this in the shade 100 Ivory. I've been using this a week. I can't give a proper review just yet, but it hasn't broken me out so far. So that is a good thing, and I actually do like this foundation. Again, I have to use a powder, but I actually have to use a powder with every foundation that I have to, because I do have an oily T-zone, and I do get oily on my chin sometimes. So I do have to use a powder with that. So that's pretty much everything that I got in my January sales. I'm going to move to my Christmas stuff now. I have actually separated all of my Christmas stuff to stuff that I got in the January sales. So I'm going to start with, I'll start with the stuff my parents got me because it's pretty small, because obviously two of my other presents are upstairs, so I can't really haul those. But the first thing that I got from my parents was this Bailey's set. This comes with the keyring. The keyring's on my keys right now. I'm leaving them in my bag because I'm going out for lunch, so I don't want to be dragging them out, putting them back in. So if you want to see the keyring, again, I will do blog pictures on either my Tumblr or my Instagram, whatever, I don't mind. So this is what sort of tin looks like. It's a handy tin, you can use it for anything. I most likely to use it for like little bits, like drawing maybe or something. But it came with obviously the bottle, which is in the fridge keeping cold, and then I obviously got the keyring. I then got from my parents, I forgot to put the brush away, I'll do that later. I then got from my parents my favourite comedian of all time. I know some people don't like him because he's boring, he's not the best comedian in the world, like Malcolm McIntyre's better or something like that. But to me, he's probably my favourite comedian, and that is Lee Evans, and this is his new DVD, yeah, I'd say, is Monsters. I've only watched this for about, I think I've watched it a couple of times, I can't remember how many times I've watched it, to be honest. But if you want a review on it, then let me know in the comments below, and I will do the review, just so you guys can sort of, if you do want to get it, or you're undecided of whether you want to get it to see it, if you are like a Lee Evans fan sort of, then obviously I can leave a review. I then got from my parents these headphones, which are like little rubber duckies. Oh, I do have another present down here from my parents, that's fine, I'll show it now. But basically, yeah, they're just like little rubber ducky headphones. I needed new headphones anyway, my headphones are going crap basically. I then got this, which is a charcoal set from my parents as well, because as you guys know, I love to draw, hence why I do have a Tumblr page linked to my artwork called Little Fortune, or Navy Angel 95, if you guys can't find me. But yeah, that is obviously that. Also, I'll leave the link below to my Tumblr page, so you guys can obviously find me easier. The next thing that I got, I'm going to go with what I got from my boyfriend, which is, I think that's it pretty much, obviously, yeah, but I'm wearing one of them on my neck, so that's fine. So the first thing that I got was the Onika, well, it's not the first thing that I opened, I actually opened one of my makeup palettes first, so I'll start with that instead actually. But this is the first palette that I opened. He wanted me to open it a day early, so I opened it Christmas Eve. But this is the Hall of Fame, their most popular shades palette, and I will open it. I won't do swatches and I won't do names because that's what drags the video out. If you want that, I will do it on my blog. But basically that is the palette. Obviously some of these colours pop up in previous palettes, because obviously it's their most popular shade. So obviously when I do the names and the swatches on my blog, you'll probably see, and probably if you've got that palette you'll know, oh yeah, that shade comes in that palette. So obviously, you know, if you want that palette then you can have it back up. You don't just have to go and buy the whole new palette. So going back to the first thing that I opened on Christmas Day, I think it was this, I'm not sure, I can't remember guys, to be honest. Actually no, yeah, I think it was this. This is the Onika Nicki Minaj perfume, but this is the body cream. Now this is absolutely gorgeous. I wear this pretty much all the time on my hands. You don't see me without this, it's always in my bag. So I'll probably have to pick up this up again. If I can only get it in the set, that'd be fine. But I will try and see if I can get this separate. Maybe if I can get it on Amazon or something, I can just order it, I don't know. But I'd rather go into a perfume shop and get it there, probably. That set also comes with a roller ball. Obviously you just roll it onto your arm, and away you go. That's if you don't want to obviously use up the whole of this. But oh, this is the 30ml one. I do go away with my parents. I can't remember when I go away, but I'm going away with my mum at some point in June. June? I'm not sure when it is, because we need to find out the time. Not the time, we need to find out when it is, but I'll be going away with her and we can get perfume cheaper everywhere we go, which is Guernsey. So obviously I'll probably get the 100ml when I'm over there, just because obviously this is my most favourite scent now, thanks to my boyfriend, which actually, you know, he's never, you know, doesn't really know what my perfume was. I just sort of gave him some ones I thought I'd like, and God forbid he did that. So so the next two palettes I got, I didn't want to drop that, was these two palettes. This is the Romantic Effleurance palette, and then this is the 12th Night palette. So this is their winter shade palette. I'm just going to open it, but I'm not going to do swatches as I said. But this is their 12th Night palette. Gorgeous shades. I actually have played around with these palettes quite a bit, not too much, as much as I wanted to. So if you want to see videos and tutorials and things on it, if you've seen this palette and thought, oh, I want it, but I'm not sure, then I'm happy to help. But this is the Romantic Effleurance palette. I did do my Christmas look with this palette and my Undress Me 2 palette. I think I did actually use, and I did use a bit of this palette as well. So if you guys want to see that Christmas look that I wore Christmas Day, then obviously leave comments down below. I will get back to you, because at the moment I have loads of free time on my hands. The last thing that my boyfriend got me was this personalised jewellery box. I'm actually wearing obviously the necklace on my neck, obviously because it's an everyday necklace, and I mean I've worn this necklace since we've been together, and that's like 9 months nearly. So this is the jewellery box that I got. I don't know if you guys can be able to see it, because obviously it's engraved on metallic silver background. It then opens up like that, and you can obviously store necklaces inside. I actually store my earrings in here sometimes if I'm taking out these ones to put in my drop ones or something. So that was everything that I got from my boyfriend. From my boyfriend's sister, I got some nail art stuff. So this is the first thing I got. This is MUA, obviously matte my boyfriend, obviously I shouldn't say his name, but my boyfriend obviously knows what I like. Makeup wise, he knows I love MUA and things like that. So obviously his sister now knows what I like. So this is the MUA Super Strength Polished Base Coat. Obviously I am wearing this on my nails now. I know that it's obviously chipped, but that's because obviously my nails have been near water, and apparently when your nails are near water, your nail expands anyway to take in the water, so hence why you're constantly like your nails crack or something. So this is the next thing that I got, which is the Fair Effect Nails by MUA. This is the colour Fluff and Bobbin. If you want to see pictures on this of like, I don't know, maybe a swatch or just like with the sifter out or something, then I'm happy to do that. I then have the MUA Fair Effects Fluff and Cuddles one, which is like the deep cranberry sort of pinkish colour. I do want to get the other two colours, I think there's two colours or three, I'm not sure. But I want to get those ones as well, just so I've got all of them. I then got from his parents the Caviar. This is my nail caviar set. So this is obviously the base coat. And then this is the caviar itself, which is in black. This is little black beads that go on your nails, just to give you that. I just can't remember the name of it, but basically, yeah, that's what that is. Then I got from my uncle this mirror, which is actually, it looks like a mirror. To me, I thought it was a mirror, but it's not. If you take the pen out, it actually pops up into a notepad. So obviously if I'm out in the car or I'm out anywhere and I need to write something down, or yeah, I need to write something down or something, you know, like not bothering me, but I'd say like I need to write something down that I need to do when I get home, or there's something I need to do, like film a video or something, then I've got that in my bag to do that. Then I have, this was from my grandma. This is a limited edition Bayliss and Harding gift set. This is a weekend bag. Obviously it's just a bag, but if you're going away for a weekend you can just chuck things in, and that's it. You don't have to take the big duffel bags or anything. You can just bang it all in. Or if you want to, you can use it as a handbag, but not my preference. And then obviously inside it's got all of the beauty bits, well, all of the bath bits. I'll quickly go through. I won't obviously be long on it because I don't want the video to cut off. It's still going at the moment, so fingers crossed. This is the loofah that I got with it. It's just a white loofah. I then got a body wash in, this is limited edition, obviously if I can get this, if it's only limited edition at Christmas then that's a bummer, but if I can get it elsewhere, I'll stock up now, because this is actually one of my favourite scents by Bayliss and Harding. This is the body wash. This has 200ml in it. I then have the black raspberry and fig shower gel. I then have a black raspberry and fig bath cream, so bubble bath. I then have a verbena and chamomile body butter, which I actually have used. It's actually really nice. It's very smoothing, moisturising. And then I have a nail cream, hand and nail cream in the smell verbena and chamomile again. Don't want to open this because I've got obviously my Onica one going on still, and I have got some nail creams in there. I've got Hand Food by, I can't remember what it's called now, and then I've got another one which is a proper derma one for your hands and nails, so I don't want to be wasting those at the moment. And then I have this one, which is my Bayliss and Harding, this is Bayliss and Harding Peak Poppy and Vanilla bath cream, sorry. I have been using this, I have used this. It smells absolutely divine. You can smell the peach and the poppy, but you have that undertone of vanilla in there as well. So obviously that is everything that I got for Christmas. I did get a picture frame from my parents, but I don't want to be bringing that down because I'm still trying to put pictures in it. The backing is very dainty, so we don't want to be constantly taking that out just to put pictures in again. So you'll most likely see like a bedroom tour maybe, or I'll put it in a vlog or a video or something. I'll try. But you might see an updated room tour because I do want to redo my room this year if I can. So you might see that in that. I did get some pyjamas as well, but again they're upstairs, don't want to bring them down to show you, plus I have been wearing them, so that's another thing. Also in the January sales I did get this Gryffindor top, pretty much I got this. I did get another Harry Potter top which has got Harry Potter on it himself, Daniel Radcliffe. and I did get some jeggings as well, but again, if you want to see those, I will put them on my blog, because I don't want to be bringing them down constantly just to haul them, because obviously I've got to take all this stuff back upstairs. I've got to upload this onto YouTube just while I'm out and about. But obviously tonight I will come home and I will try it and get the swatches done tonight if I can, if the lighting's still good. If not, they will be taken tomorrow and they'll be put on my blog. But like I said, I'll leave everything down below, links, so you can go to my stuff. But thank you for watching the video. Bye guys.